Hey guys, Conway Mate here. I have a different video for you today, and this video is pretty much going to be everything you need to know about Rush Wars, a brand new game from Supercell, which just came out in 3 countries, and I'm one of them, so I'll be able to show you guys everything that's in the game, and get you guys prepared for when global release comes. So let's get into it. So if you can imagine Clash of Clans mixed with Clash Royale, that's this game. So pretty much a lot of the stuff in this game you'll see are mixed with those two combinations, and I'll show you just to start off with all the troops in this game. That'll be the starting factor of this whole entire guide. So we have the troops, and it's called a laboratory. Pretty much what these troops are, there's 4 different sections of troops, and each one of these troops have cards. And pretty much just like Clash Royale, you need cards, firstly to get levels up on them, and then you got to spend some gold in order to upgrade them and to complete that level. You unlock troops at different headquarters, which the headquarters is your town hall, like Clash Clans. So we have troops, we have airdrops. Airdrops are like spells. They're actually pretty handy in battles. We have commanders, which are like your king and queen in Clash of Clans, and pretty much your big heroes. And then you have the defenses, and this is more a Clash Royale feature. So as you can see, it's a lot of mixing with the two games, but it is pretty fun and addicting in the end of the day. So those 4 little categories have different people, and as you can see here, I've just quickly sped up in time, and you just need a certain amount of cards. You can upgrade these cards or troops, and then you get some XP from it, and some nice troops that do a lot more damage. And obviously with the towers, it's the exact same. You upgrade your towers, and they do more damage, more health, and more area of effect. So next we have the base. Now in this game, bases are gold mines, and pretty much how they've done it is pretty cool. So there's a certain amount of gold mines in the game, a certain number of different ones. Every single 24 hours you get a new gold mine which you have to place new troops down and defend different ways. This changes up the game so it's not the same base every single day, and it does give other people quite a competition. Some bases can be very strong, some bases can be tricky. The good thing about the bases is you can put troops and defenses in. So if you want to put some troops down in certain spots to block them, like tanks or something, you can do that. You can also put some traps down and also defenses, but it's a nice little feature in this game. Now, when defending, you get stars, and stars are your trophies. Now, these stars are very hard to lose. The current level I'm at, you don't really lose any stars. If you win a defense, or actually went up against someone in a defense, when you next log on or finish doing whatever you're doing, you'll get a little pop-up saying this is the amount of stars you've gained, and the amount of stars you gained also goes at the top left hand corner. Nice, a little addition to this game is there's the defense box, and pretty much just a loot box to give you guys, some extra cards. Once you defend enough defenses, you get enough stars, and you get a nice little reward from it. Now, this is a big crate and contains a lot of exclusive stuff, so this is really good to go for. In this game, they've kind of aimed at the point that you don't have to win a fight, but you want to get the stars. And the amount of stars that are left over is technically a win. So if you lose a raid, it's more a win if you come out with a few stars. We'll now move on to one of the main things in this game, and that is attacking. So firstly, some little things with attacking. It costs you gold to search for the attack, but troops are completely free. This is a great addition to the Clash of Clans and aspect to it. And you can also, build up your army anytime. So, there's no cooking time for spells or army. You simply go in, tap your people, and then press attack. It's as simple as that, and it pretty much makes attacking endless in this game. Stars are very hard to get, so, it comes into effect after doing that. So as you see, I spend 5 gold here, but I'm instantly into a battle. Now, how the battle system works in this game is you want to be attacking different people and all their gold mines. Now, as you can see on the screen, up above the gold mines, it shows the amount of gold which is in each mine, and if you successfully kill the mines or at least get some damage, you'll get a percentage. If not, then all the gold. this is a good way to scout out if you want to be attacking this person, if it's worth the gold. But I would recommend, if you do end up getting the game, just attack anyone anyways, because you actually don't get anything from losing. That's one big addition to the game. So the current level we're at, or I'm at, I don't lose stars for losing attacks. I don't lose stars for losing defenses. I don't lose stars for that as well. And pretty much I've been doing a lot of raids. I just go in, grab one, then go out, and it's still a start and some money in the end of the day. So a nice little addition to this game is when placing troops, it actually slows down the time. Now, as you can see on the screen, my army's going ahead, but as I'm placing down this character, it completely slows down the time, gives you time to think out what you're going to do in the fight. And if you're using a spell or something that's going to attack the enemy, you can also aim it nice and close to your target. Now, how you get these character cards is at the end of a fight, pretty much you get boxes or stars towards boxes. Now, how these boxes work is each time you get a star, it goes towards your box. So it's kind of like when Clash of Clans when they brought out the 5 attack rule. So if you get 1 star in a battle, it'll go towards 1 star in your chest. If you get 3 stars, it'll go towards 3 stars in your chest. The aim of these chests are to get to 5 stars. Once you get to 5 stars, you get a nice reward at the end of it. Now, in order to open up these chests, you need keys. And you get a key every single hour as a maximum of 5 keys. So, let's just say you pretty much get 5 chests in 5 hours. And the max is 5, so try to get on frequently just throughout the day. But as you can see on the screen, I did have a key at the time, and you can open up the chest, no issue. You get a nice addition of gold, you get some troops, and this helps to get you some XP to level up, and that's what we're about to talk about. But as you can see, it does take a little while to get the chests, but they've got to balance the game somehow, because you can just sit there spamming attacks and no issue. And gold is a big factor in this game. Gold is everything in this game. So every single 4 hours, you get a free chest. As you can see on the bottom of the screen, I got a free chest. It goes based off your headquarter level. So pretty much, if you're headquarter 3, you get the headquarter 3 rewards. And as you can see, open up the chest, no issue. So you have enough for 2 slots, and they're 4 hours apart. So check back every 4 to 8 hours, and you got some chests sitting there, which has decent loot. It isn't as good as the big chest, but it could get better as the headquarters go on. So next, I'd like to go through these 3 buildings. So firstly, we got the chopper, which is very handy because it pretty much controls your how many troops you have, how many defenses you have, and your airdrops. This is pretty much your army camp in Clash of Clans. And as you can see, you can't actually rush these things, and especially with the headquarters, you actually need levels in order to upgrade. You need to upgrade your headquarters to upgrade your chopper, and your headquarters you need a certain level. This stops rushing, and trust me, I rushed a lot in Clash of Clans, and I regretted it by the end. But, they've done that there to stop that. Next, we have the laboratory. Obviously, I showed you this before. Pretty much has all your troops, and controls how you upgrade all your characters. And finally, we have the headquarters or town hall in Clash Clans. Pretty much this is used for upgrading your levels, and as you can see, you need certain levels to upgrade your headquarters. The headquarters then allows you to unlock other troops, buildings, and upgrade your chopper. So obviously this is your main heart of your town, and you want to be upgrading that as much as possible. But you need levels, and make sure a lot of your troops are up to date. You don't want to be stuck behind. Now the next feature we'll move on to is the guilds. Now the guilds do have an interesting context in this game, because it's not like other games that the guild comes out and socializing, you just do the guild and then you move on. They've brought out the guild with a whole bunch of features. So there's this daily domination, and pretty much it's guild wars. And what this is you have 24 hours to make a base, or 3 bases in fact. And again, these gold mines or bases are totally random. They just give you the layout. They also give you set amount of troops. You don't get to choose what troops you want to do. You pretty much choose your troops, dump them in, walk away. So as you can see here, there's heaps of people in my guild with lots of bases. We've all done our bases, and once you do your base, it comes up with a tick. But as you see, we have no control over what we do. There is nice stats when it comes to events and all that, and it comes up with the chest. Again, you get a reward, and also the gold in the war is increased for the bases. So as you can see here, I'm in the war, and really quickly I managed to do this before editing the video. Pretty much how it works is everyone gets 3 attacks, and how the cards work is it's totally random. So you see on the side there's draft troops. Pretty much when I click this, it comes up with 4 cards or set amount of cards. Now the tricky thing with these cards is you're only allowed a set amount of cards. It gives you random cards. You tap to see if you want to change a card. If you do change a card, you could get the one you wanted, or you could get the one you didn't want. So it's kind of a gamble, but it's up to how you do your strategy. So in the end of the day, the guild war is totally random. Obviously, all the troops and stuff go off your current troop levels, but it does add that feature of a random base, just like they're trying to do in the actual game. As you can see here, going into attacking them, you can scout them. So just make sure it's the base you want to attack. If not, you can leave it for a guildmate that's a little bit higher. But if you found someone you actually want to attack, you pretty much just tap whatever troops you want up, just like you would in the helicopter or chopper. And once you got everyone up, you can put a spell in or your deployable, and then start the attack. Now, this game is again in beta, so a lot of this could change, but as you can see, the gold's increased. I don't know if you lose much gold, I don't think you lose any gold. And as you can see here, I am very unlucky. I don't manage to get the 3rd base because of the pathing. Everyone pathed down and kind of split, and then it became a total nightmare. But I managed to clear out the 2-star and get some bonus little effects. Now, they've also added something interesting, and pretty much it's team research. So you click on team research if you're a co-leader or a leader, and you can also press on one of these, well, they're traps or defenses. So pretty much what happens here is you click on it, it goes into the chat, and your guild pretty much goes and contributes to your gold. This is just like donating in other games. This is a nice little system to get you a bonus defense on your gold mine. This is pretty overpowered when it comes to attacking high levels, and especially some low levels, because it's 1 extra defense, and you can get a level 7 defense. I've got rockets, which is level headquarters 7, but as a headquarters 3, I'm sitting there with rockets. Now, we also have a new league system, which has been in every last game that's currently come out. But there's a new league system, and pretty much this league system controls how many stars you're at, and also your chests you get from your keys. You also get bigger chests as you go, and more gold. Gold, it may not seem like much gold, but gold is very hard to come across in this game, and it takes quite a while. Obviously, when you're attacking without keys, you get gold XP and some stars. But again, getting gold is tricky because you have the chance of losing gold. And as you can see here in my recent attacks, I've lost a bit of gold, and it gets a little bit tricky. Alrighty guys, so that is the end of my everything you need to know. Hopefully I covered everything that's in the game. I'm glad you made it to the end if you did. I appreciate you watching all through. This was something different. I will be doing some more non-stop night videos, but if you like this one, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and pretty much, yeah, if you liked it, leave a comment, and I might do some more game reviews where I go and play the game and then cover everything that's in the game, or it might just be Rush War gameplay because it's beta and other people want to see it. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.